हेलो एवरीवन। प्रोटेक्शनिज्म के ऊपर आज हम थोड़ा सा बात करेंगे। प्रोटेक्शन देने से ओरिजिन हुआ है इस वर्ड का। प्रोटेक्शनिज्म इज राइजिंग द वर्ल्ड ओवर। वी आर ऑल नोइंग फॉर द लास्ट फ्यू ईयर्स हर दो कंट्रीज़ आजकल फ्री ट्रेड एग्रीमेंट्स के साथ एंटर हो रही हैं किसी, एंड इट्स रियली पॉपुलर एंड इट्स गुड फॉर द कंट्रीज़। बट पहले का एरा एक डिफरेंट था, यूनाइटेड नेशंस ड्रिवन था, एंड वर्ल्ड वॉर 1 एंड वर्ल्ड वॉर 2 के बाद सभी कंट्रीज़ की जो आपसी सहमति हुई थी और कि वो यूनाइटेड नेशंस के एजिस के अंदर हम लोग सब काम करेंगे, that really got changed because over 30-40 years, despite United Nations being there, बहुत सारे छोटे छोटे wars, बड़े war fight किए गए, and world over uncertainty came over, and eventually the global agencies became weaker. So two country partnerships and relationships became stronger, and hence we see the free trade agreements rising the world over. But what has actually happened is the global economies are now uh, looking inward, consumption based. It's very important for you to understand because the youngsters are going to make a career out of it. And you should know that the world is not just moving towards AI, the world is also moving towards this kind of protectionism. Globally, कमोडिटीज़ के प्राइसेस में आपने ऑलरेडी देख लिया है। द गोल्ड, सिल्वर ऑल टाइम हाई हिट कर रहे हैं। कॉपर की माइंस कज़ाकिस्तान में प्रोडक्शन कम हो गया, कॉन्गो में कम हो गया है, एंड एल्यूमिनियम, सो स्टील इज़ गोइंग टू कैच अप। बट zinc and all these things, what do they indicate? They indicate that the precious metal basket is going for a terrific bull run, and this is also because of this geopolitical situation and the supply constraint. So EV industry and automobile industry and solar industry, and these industries are also consuming these metals, coupled with physical shortage and the supply chain shortage. This global geopolitical situation is going to give uncertainty, and जैसा कि मैंने पिछले पॉडकास्ट वगैरह में बताया है आपको कि this 10 years, the next 10 years is going to be the commodity का bull run, because prior to that previous 10 years में commodity के prices realistically बढ़े नहीं है. And how do you behave in this ये पॉडकास्ट उसके बारे में. दिस इज़ नॉट अबाउट द जियो पॉलिटिक्स एंड द कॉमोडिटी एंड ऑल दैट. इन दिस स्कीम ऑफ थिंग्स you should remember that the price is going to rise. Number one, you have to be ready for inflation. That's number two. Number three, skill based काम करने की आपको ज़रूरत है. You need to look for specific niche skills. Number four, wherever you are, you can find good level of employment, good level of living in that part of the town, that part of the city, and you can still make it, because the world is now digitally connected and you have to live closer to the place where your work is. You don't have to move to cities to find it. So globally, these countries are looking inward, which also means that even mineral producing rich countries like African countries, they are now getting into the agreements where they are negotiating that the government has a stake when they are selling their mines and all to any company. They are negotiating ki they have a stake. So this is a big thing. This means a big chunk of margin is going to be retained by them, and this means the jobs are going to be created locally. So this means wherever you are, if you are closer to a place where this kind of supply chain work happens, so you have to live closer to your own place. So that's important. And fifth, this is a digital era. These 10 years are going to be terrific for us in India and for the world on a larger scale. And you need to learn the digital skills which are required, which means program management, project management, and which also means you have to be very good in presentation, communication skills, problem solving skills. These are the things which are required across, all across. So all careers should need these kinds of skills. So these are the 5 things which I have to tell you that you have to focus on with this new geopolitical instability. Protectionism also comes from a political desire to be better. Protectionism also is deep rooted. We were living in the tribes earlier. We were living in small packs from ages ago, and that's the world we actually know. So today we live in societies. What are those? They are the small tribes, and the leader of the tribe protects the tribe, and that's what is happening in politics today. So they are protecting the local tribes and selling the idea that you are protected more because you are safe inside. So this nothing wrong in this is the way the tribes are protected the world over for ages. The thing is that there is a liberal thinking which says that we mingle together, all come together, and we all work together, and there is this thinking. So these are the two extremes. For you, the young ones who are coming into the professional environment, so you should know that this is a cyclical thing. The world is right now gravitating towards this thinking, and eventually it will be really sick of this and move towards a liberal kind of thinking and globalization once again. And from globalization, it will again go back to this thinking once again. So the world will keep toggling between the two extremes, and that is what you should remember, that the world is not as grim as you sometimes feel, or as hopeful as you want it to be. So it toggles between the two extremes. So this awareness is going to be enough to harness your life skills and go for the best.